Okay, so that way eventually we get moving. So just to introduce quickly, the idea was that, well, we get the opportunity for Sudarshan to present a little bit his work in real, because this is always easier. Yeah, sure. So maybe you want to make a small tour and explain to everybody your environment where you're living, and I'll be showing the videos afterwards that you have prepared. Sudarshan, you want to go ahead?
Yes, please.
You want to show a little
You
bit
want to
your yeah,
uh,
you want to show a little bit your house, where you're working, and how is uh how is everything on your how is everything looking in your house.
and
And
want to show the video or now? I
yeah,
need
go
to
ahead.
move.
Yeah, you can move. Yeah, you
Okay.
can move.
Okay.
A
Sure.
little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you can start before moving. Maybe you can start by explaining everybody a little bit what has been the recent work at the farm, what you have been doing, the recent
Oh,
work at the farm.
namaste, everybody. Namaste from Nepal. Not
Namaste.
listening. Yeah, now we are working with Open Team to some. We are making a dedicated field area to grow the vegetables. We are making raised beds now, and soon we are going to plant veggie for more production. For the it's one of the experimental plot where we can go experiment how in the small in Nepal we have a small family farmers, and in a small piece of land how we can grow more sufficient vegetables, so we can make experimenting that plot called the experimental plot, and we are making the raised beds here in my area. Most of our farmers are not working like making the raised bed, and they are doing very traditional way. So we are try to give them how to we can do the like as a professional way and more profitable way through the organic farming. How we can, yeah. And you can see this is my house, a small house, and this is kitchen. Uh, it's a mud house, and this side is the barn and a goat. You can see, and there is a cow.
Sudhi, I think we're losing you. Yeah,
Network.
Wi-Fi signal is. Yeah, we're losing you. I think the connection is decreasing.
Oh,
I will show the videos.
yeah.
Okay.
In front of the house there is a mango tree. They are yeah. After some days, it goes to repent. So you can see this is very nearby my face. It's very down. Yeah,
Yeah.
and some chickens are here. They are enjoying tree. They are running everywhere. And this side, this you can see the mango garden. The lots of mango fruit you can see. You can see?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And yeah, there is some banana trees. Papaya, why it's died? I don't know. Some there are the this one is the lychee, and you can see there is a pumpkin. Some yeah, pumpkin is a very dry sunny day. So temperature is I think more than uh, 33, 35 degrees. And yeah, some climber plant we planted here like this papaya, and you can see this is a cucumber here, and they are near very near to their roots are same, and they goes to here this terrace. This terrace for the climbing. They goes to climb there and for them. And you can see the side is mango, banana. And this is a papaya, yam. You can see, and some chili for seed. We are drying, and this is a cucumber, and you can see here papaya, a small tree. Uh, the farm. This is a toilet and bathroom is there. This is my house, and
How
this
do
is
you
a
actually
store.
take your shower? Can you show us?
How's it? Yes,
How
please.
how do you take your shower? Can you show us the system, the bathroom? We're losing you, Sudi. Sudi. Ah, yeah, I think we lost him. Ah, no, no, now it's good. You're back. We lost you a few seconds.
Okay. Uh, this is a groundwater pipe.
Sudi,
This is
Sudi, we
a
didn't
two well.
we didn't see. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is a pipe. It's a pipe from groundwater, and we can pick it like this. Yeah.
This is for house.
For drinking and for the like as the this goes to the tank. There is a like electric pump motor. This run the pipe through the pipe and goes to tank
Uh huh. Okay.
for through this pipe, and then it goes to this manager Suman.
Who is this?
Suman, a guy who is helping us here in the farm. And this is our bathroom. This is there's no more water. So
Cold water, right?
yeah, like this. For the hot water, we need to I think some solar or some heater. And toilet is like this. Yeah, it's a Nepalese type toilet.
Hmm.
Mostly in the South Asia, Asian people are use.
Yeah.
Asian?
Yeah. In France, we call this toilette turc. I don't know. I don't know why.
And last time, a student from Belgium, they make water purification. This is the water collection tank. There is a shower. Water come from shower and bathroom, and there all the water come here and it goes to through this. This is a ribose plant which make a water to pure, and it goes to like this side, but it is not working so well. I can see this side here some banana plant and papaya here. These are mints to collect herb mint and some sunflower, and this is a pecan nut tree.
Ah, yeah.
I'm trying to some new type of fruits here in our area because most of people only plant mango, jackfruit, lychee. So in our farm we are trying to some almonds, like as uh, some grapes. You can see here a grape tree. We can grow here the pomegranates. People are not farming here, so we are trying to give them a new idea how we can grow like as a new varieties of fruits also. This is grape is going to, and I just 1 month before I made this terrace for the grape, bamboo terrace. You can see.
This is for what veggies or what fruits? You said?
It goes grape goes to here,
Ah,
and
grape. Okay.
they
I
yeah,
didn't hear.
it's for
Yeah,
grape.
grape.
This is grape tree,
Yeah, le raisin.
and here is another mango. Yeah, this is mango garden. The whole area. and we can see that is yeah, one
Can
of
you, Sudi,
yes please,
can
yes
can you
please.
can you share a little bit with us the why there is mango here and what you do in Saptari with mangoes? Mangoes is typical, right, from Saptari?
Yeah, Saptari is a tropical area. It's a yeah. We have in the Trai area is a tropical land and a tropical area. We have sunny days and hot place, so we can grow mango very well here. So mango in Saptari is the famous in Nepal for the mango growing. So most every house and every farmer they have some mango tree in their house for fruits, and they use and they sell also. And Saptari is famous for mango. And last time, a student from Paris Agrotech, they make this vermicompost pit. This is a vermicompost pit, and we are making compost. Here you can see the worms very well. You can see here worms. See?
Don't move too fast because it goes a little bit fast. Yeah, we can. Yeah,
These are
we need
worms.
we
This
need to guess,
compost
but
is when it's good. Yeah, these worm. Here many worms.
so this is part
This.
of the things that you have documented, right?
Yeah,
In the with the agro team and with Mylis last year.
yeah, mileage. Yeah,
In the in the booklet, donc dans le livre pour les designers, dans le livre en fait qui a été produit, ce qu'on appelle le booklet, voilà, ça fait partie des techniques que l'équipe d'AgroParisTech a documentées dans le livret, la fabrication de tout ça, quoi.
So now there are other farmers using these techniques.
Sudarshan?
okay, please, I didn't understand. Yes, please.
Um, do you share these techniques with other farmers around you?
Yeah, we sharing we share this techniques with our some of the farmers who are yeah highly motivated to train others. We teach the 8 farmers, so we select 8 farmers from the different helmets and village, and now they started to grow organic vegetables in their farm, and yeah, they are making their own compost, and yeah, some are making vermicompost also.
Did they start to train other people or not? Or did they share themselves some techniques with them own
Now
friends?
they are trying their farm, but they are some are coming to ask some questions. Yeah, how you are doing, how is happening. Some are interested, but they are not started yet
Yeah.
with other farmers.
You mean some new ones, right?
Some
New
new one,
farm.
yeah.
Yeah. How many? You know?
They are
Maybe?
already all farmers are started. 7 are started their own farm in organic way, Swiss organic way.
Ah, yeah, okay. Great. Can you show us the raised beds, or is it
It's
too far?
we have no internet connection there.
Yeah, too far away. Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I can share my screen, and this
Okay.
way I can show you what Sudarshan prepared yesterday, the videos that Sudarshan prepared yesterday. Um, and this way you can visualize this raised bed, which has been some of the key work done recently to change the way, because as you have seen on the farm, for the moment the production is scattered in many places. La production alimentaire aujourd'hui, elle est étalée dans plein d'endroits différents, elle n'est pas vraiment organisée. Et la plupart des fermes actuelles au Népal sont comme ça. Ce qui fait qu'en matière de productivité, il y a beaucoup de surface, mais la productivité est faible. Et donc, c'est pour ça qu'on a mis en place les techniques de permaculture qui proposent la mise en place de planches pour favoriser du coup une organisation dite bio-intensive des productions. So I'm explaining the raised beds, the principle of raised beds, and the difference between having a scattered production everywhere in the farm versus having your food organized in the raised beds, which facilitate localized production of food with a better integration well, on a specific plot. This is why we have this experimental plot. Donc, la parcelle expérimentale nous sert de démonstrateur sur 800 mètres carrés avec how many raised beds do you have at the moment, Sudarshan?
15.
15, okay. So
Yeah.
we had we chose 3 fields of Sudarshan because if you want, so let me share my screen and I will make you a small tour from Google Maps. This way you can better picture the farm. Give me just 1 second. I think it's. What I'm sharing with you is also, you know, when I initially started to work with Sudarshan in 2018, for me it was very difficult to have a good idea of basically the situation of his farm, where was it located globally in Nepal, and on the local level, how was it organized. So it was really difficult to understand this. So we did this important work to try to share with people what is the organization of the space. So that's what I want to share with you, so that you can have a better view on this. I'm just trying to see where I share my. Ah, yeah. Présenter. It's lagging a little bit. Okay. Can you see my screen? Vous pouvez voir mon écran?
Yeah.
Oui. Yes.
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 So,
Yes.
Yes.
So this is Sudarshan's farm in Nepal. So if I'm just zooming out, donc si je zoome un petit peu en dehors, vous pouvez voir en fait la localisation globale qui est dans le Terai. So the location is in Terai, southeast Nepal, not far away from Indian border. How far away, Sudarshan, from Indian border by road? If you want to go to India?
It's like a 25 kilometer.
Yeah, so you see Kathmandu is here. This is Sudarshan. And you see the border is very nearby, 25 kilometers, and then it's in India. And we have actually Remy and Priyanka who are online with us, who are quite not so far away, right?
Yeah, it's near to
Actually.
Sikkim.
Yeah.
We are right next to the Bangladesh border.
Yeah, on the
Yeah.
small coud, like yeah,
Gap.
maybe
Yeah,
8
here-
hours or 10 hours away by yes.
Yeah. So it's
We
not
miss-
far away.
No, not far away.
Yeah. So this is Kathmandu to the farm here is about 8 hours, right, Sudi?
Yeah.
By road.
Yeah.
So and the location where we're working is really this area. So Saptari, it's like 18 municipalities, if I'm right. That's the region, l'équivalent for us en France des régions. Donc ça c'est la région qui s'appelle Saptari. Et dans Saptari, sur les 18 municipalités, il y en a une qui est la municipalité. So this is one municipality. One of the 18 municipality who partnering with us. And what you see on the map, ce que vous pouvez voir sur la carte, ce sont les fermiers réplicateurs. So those are the replicating farmers. So these are quite local. Ils sont vraiment très localisés par rapport à Sudarshan. The 8 replicators who have been selected. And so if we zoom in, So this is the location. So the yellow line is the highway.
National highway.
Donc ça c'est l'autoroute.
National highway.
C'est l'autoroute. Yeah, national highway. Yeah, exactly. And so it's quite close. But it's very different from. C'est très différent des autoroutes françaises. Hein. C'est l'équivalent pour nous d'une départementale. Donc it's different from what we have, like major New York highways. No, it's not like this. So here you can see the situation of the farm, and when you enter here, maybe Sudi, you want to share, you want to explain a little bit the situation of the village. This is your village, right? The location of the village.
Yeah, like as a highway is the national highway is the south side of the our farm, and you can see the right one white way path is going to the village. That is yeah, from the highway after 3 minutes you can walk, you can go to the farm, and there are some house. There is a first when there is house. Yes, I'm not looking in the my screen. And there is a more than 40 households in my village. This is very small, and all farmers are
Oops, we're losing you, Sudi.
it's okay, please.
Can everybody hear me?
Uh,
Oh yeah. Now we lost you a few seconds, so we didn't hear what you said.
like as we have 40 households in my small village. 40 households, and
40 maisons.
and most of them all households are the livestock farmer. They have a very small piece of
Donc ils font du bétail.
very small piece of land, and they mostly goes to forest to cut the grass for their cows and yeah, their goats. We have a community forest. Community forest, they call the forest like as a care by and managed by the community people, our villagers, and government call that forest is community forest. In Nepal is very famous to protect the forest area and from the deforestation. So now we have community forests. They all are divided to per house by their land area by some trees. Like as you have like as a 100 meter square feet of land for the your yeah, your one house, then another house like at 100 meter square feet area like this like type this.
Chaque maison
So
en fait a sa propriété de forêt.
These you can dark many trees, dark place. You can that is a community forest. They are very connected with the village. You can see the village picture in Google Map. And yeah, green one is the selected one is the farm area.
Yeah. And I think one of the things we can say is that your village tries to protect, right? Is active in protecting the forest, right? Compared to other villages who are not so much concerned about protecting the forest, right?
Yeah.
It's interesting when you zoom out, you can see a great difference with a nearby forest which is completely cut.
Yeah, because because in my village, our villagers they are very connected with the livestock farming, and they cut the grass from forest. They collect the leaves and leaves, mostly grass from the forest. So they need the importance of the forest. They know why is very important, and mostly for their daily use. And so they are thinking is very connected with us. And other side you can see the forests are not so good. Like as next to the river, you see the right side there is a
next to the river, yeah.
Not so good forest. You can see these are also community forests, but it is not so well protected.
So that explains maybe a little bit the problem of monkeys, right? You have monkeys coming because they do not have any more habitats. Les singes envahissent les terres parce qu'ils n'ont plus leurs espaces naturels de vie. Right? Can you hear me?
Yes, please.
Oh, you hear me?
Yes, please.
Yeah. So monkey, that's one of the topics that we've been working with Simon and the team on the issue for how to think about the invasion of monkeys.
Like other side, you can see forests are not so well. They are degraded. So monkeys are come to our area, and they are attack our vegetables and fruits and like as the crops. Yeah, that is cause because that side is deforested. There is no many trees and they eatable things. So they came there and stay there. They enjoy there, and they attack. They come to eat the crops like this. So now we are also trying to work with a student from Belgium, Simon, and like as a other group with their group, and try to how to discuss with the community forest groups. There are many community forest group in that range. This we call Chure Mountain, Chure Mountain areas. The Chure area, and we can how to protect the forest, and then any wild animal can enjoy there, and they have a sufficient food there.
Donc, l'ambition, c'est de pouvoir discuter avec les autres communautés finalement d'un plan de gestion de la forêt pour restaurer finalement la forêt et modifier les pratiques. Ça fait partie des initiatives, des réflexions menées par l'équipe belge avec Sudarshan actuellement. Yeah, so if we zoom in a little bit now, we can focus on the farm and you can have a better understanding of the different parts of the farm.
Okay.
So what you see in red here is the mango garden.
Yeah.
I think there is a small delay, but so this is the mango garden, and so this is the place for the house, and where Sudarshan's living. In yellow, this is the house. This in blue, this is the cow barn. Donc là, on voit la maison qui est ici avec le point jaune. En bleu, ici, c'est l'étable où il y a les vaches qui sont localisées. Ici, c'est le jardin fruitier de mangue. And we can see also the rest here. So what you can see here is a selection of 3 fields. This space which we have chosen, it was Sudarshan's choice to identify in all his farm, which is about total 8,000 square meters, what piece of land we would be using for the experimental plot. So that was 3 fields that we decided to select. And I'll try to zoom in a little bit. So you can see that these 800 square meters are quite limited, but when you start looking locally at those fields, well, you can see already that there's quite a bit of work that you can already do here. All the rest is mainly used by grass, right, Sudarshan? This is mainly grass that you use for cow barn, except here and there you've got some places where you grow some the veggies that you showed us nearby house. But until now, you didn't have any raised beds. This is the first time you get raised beds.
Yeah.
So I'm zooming in a little bit. Am I going to manage? Yeah, I can show you from here eventually. I don't know if it will. Normally this should work. So we did a lot of 360 screen captures so that we can have a better understanding on how the field is looking. So all the blue dots that you have seen are 360 screenshots that Sudarshan has done. of his arm. Donc celles-là, ce sont en fait tous les points bleus qu'il y avait sur la carte. Ce sont des vues à 360 degrés de l'ensemble de la ferme. Donc ce qu'on peut voir ici, ce sont du coup en fait les tables qu'on voyait en bleu tout à l'heure. Et là, en fait, on voit les 3 champs dont je vous parlais, donc qui représentent aujourd'hui en fait les 800 mètres carrés d'experimental plot. Voilà, donc la zone sur laquelle en fait on a prévu de démontrer en fait le haut rendement en fait des méthodes agricoles qu'on met en œuvre. So those are the 3 fields that we've just been talking about for the experimental plot. And what's interesting now is that you can see the work that has been done by Sudarshan with workers, and it's quite a challenge in the context of COVID since there's a little manpower available. So we wanted to do this raised bed. So what has been done is 25 meters length beds, donc des planches en fait. Ce qu'on a fait, malgré le contexte Covid qui était un peu difficile, c'était de mettre en place des planches de 25 mètres de long. Ce qu'on appelle une planche, c'est en fait une zone, vous allez voir tout à l'heure, de 80 cm de large et d'une longueur standardisée de 25 mètres. Donc ce qu'on fait, c'est que là, on voit une personne en rose. Donc en fait, on étale la planche jusqu'au bout. So what we're doing is creating a bed which is 80 centimeter width and 25 meter long to the end of the field, and here we can see the well. So it's important for the irrigation, and maybe Sudarshan, we can talk a little bit about the work that is now being done about irrigation. Peut-être Sudarshan, tu peux parler un peu du travail qui est en train d'être fait en matière d'irrigation actuellement. Today?
Yes, please.
Maybe you can share. Yeah, maybe you can share. No. Go ahead.
You said it in French, I think. That's why.
Ah, yeah. Maybe you can share with us a little bit the work that is being done about water irrigation at the moment.
Like as now we finish, there is a 3 plot for the experimental vegetable production, and 2 plot already we finished. Western plot and middle plot we finished. There are 15 raised beds we made, and like as some made by myself. I did myself, and then I make some samples, like, and then I trained the other one, and he is making. But from 2 days to 3 days, he's saying I have some pain cause of so he's want to rest, and now for 3 days he's not coming. Cause of COVID, there is no more worker, and some are very young, but they not now to how to make the raised bed. So I want to hire, because one raised bed for 25 meters and 70 meter wide, 25 meter long raised bed takes 2 hours. If you continuously did the work continuously, and so I give the man who is coming, the worker, you came anytime, what time you are free. He also need to work in his house, in his farm, and when he's think I have free time, then he came and he work for the raised bed. Like as and if he finish one raised bed, then it's calculated 2 hours. So I'm giving him his work like this, and now he is working like this.
Yeah.
And for the raised bed, I now
yeah. Just to explain
on the raised bed now.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Sorry.
It was just for translation, just to explain very quickly. So,
okay.
Voilà, Sudarshan en fait a cette difficulté en fait à mettre en place donc les planches parce qu'il y a plus de main d'œuvre. Donc tout l'enjeu en fait, c'est de savoir comment est-ce qu'aujourd'hui on arrive à mettre en place une main d'œuvre ou en fait, il faut avoir le savoir-faire, quoi. Donc, c'est pas juste d'avoir des ouvriers, il faut aussi savoir trouver des gens qui ont la connaissance pour mettre la mise en place de cette planche. Et ça, c'est loin d'être simple. Donc, jusque-là, il avait trouvé quelqu'un, mais cette personne, en fait, maintenant, se sent mal parce que c'est un travail qui est très dur. Ça prend 2 heures pour faire une planche et vous allez voir en fait la nature du travail qu'il faut faire sur les prochaines images. Et donc en fait, ce que fait Sudarshan, c'est que puisque là, elle a demandé de s'arrêter pendant 3 jours parce qu'elle était tellement, elle se sentait tellement mal. Et donc ce que Sudarshan fait, c'est qu'en fait, il propose à la personne de venir un peu quand elle est disponible, quand elle le veut et quand elle se sent capable de réaliser en fait ces planches, voilà, de les mettre en œuvre en fait à sa vitesse, quoi. Donc là, il y a 15 planches qui ont été faites. Donc il y a les 2 premiers champs qui ont été faits. Donc ce sont ceux qu'on voit au fond, là où il y a l'arbre ici. On voit une parcelle marron. Et puis la parcelle verte aussi qui a été faite. Et donc maintenant, il reste la principale partie qu'on appelle le terrain à l'est qui reste en fait encore à mettre en œuvre. Donc ce qui représente encore 8 planches de plus. Et voilà, donc c'est le prochain travail. Et on aura donc ainsi un total d'environ 22 planches de 25 mètres de long, toutes standardisées sur lesquelles on pourra mettre en place de l'irrigation et tout ce qui va expliquer ensuite. Et à Sudarshan.
Yeah, and then now they already finished the raised bed. We put it some bean, like as we say mung dal. It's one lentil, one type of lentil. This is a nitrogen fixing plant for the to make our good soil for the green manuring. We put it the dal there in the 5 raised bed. I already put it there. 3, 5. It's like I think 8 raised bed.
Alors, il a commencé en fait à mettre en place du coup en fait des semences dans les planches. Ce qu'il a fait, c'est qu'il développe en fait donc ce qu'on appelle du green manure. Ce sont ce qu'on appelle en français des engrais verts. C'est donc là, il fait pousser des lentilles qui ont la capacité en fait d'être fixateurs d'azote. Fixeur d'azote, ça veut dire qu'elles permettent en fait de stocker par la capture en fait de l'azote dans l'air, ils les stockent dans le sol sous la forme de racines. Il y a des nodules qui permettent en fait qui s'accrochent en fait aux racines et qui permettent du coup d'alimenter en fait les futurs aliments qui vont être plantés dans la terre avec les racines des plantes qui ont été mises auparavant. Donc là, pour l'instant, donc ça c'est une des techniques très connues qui permettent d'éviter l'utilisation de fertilisants chimiques. No need for chemical fertilizers thanks to the use of green manure. Et ça, c'est du coup l'intérêt, c'est évidemment en fait qu'on met auparavant en fait des engrais verts dans le sol, ce qui permet dans un deuxième temps d'accueillir en fait des légumes qui vont pouvoir pousser et s'appuyer sur la ressource naturelle qui a été déposée dans le sol par le biais d'engrais verts qui se trouvent être eux-mêmes apporter en plus de l'engrais 2 autres choses. Déjà de la matière organique, parce que évidemment les lentilles, quand elles vont pousser, ça va faire des grandes plantes, donc qui vont pouvoir représenter de la matière organique qu'on va pouvoir déposer sur le sol et donc enrichir le sol avec cette matière organique. Et deuxièmement, vu que ce sont des lentilles, ça apporte aussi en fait de l'alimentation pour la ferme. Donc il y a énormément de vertus à l'utilisation de cette technique. Et donc jusqu'à maintenant, il y a 8 planches qui implémentent du coup cette technique. Et se dit.
Okay, please.
You want to share about irrigation work now on the raised beds that we did? You want to share a little bit the irrigation work?
Yeah.
How do you plan irrigation?
Now we have a well for the irrigation system. In the well, we have there is an electric pump. Through electric pump, we are irrigating in the surface, like as there is this is the well, and through the well we are picking out the water, and it's going to on the surface, like as the river. The water goes, but now we want to try to fix it through the pipe, and water goes to the place where we want to go. And now we are discussing with open team, and we just discuss with I make some measurement and some sketch how to irrigate the raised bed and the rest of vegetable growing area, and like as a grass field, how we can irrigate this, and Is for this we need to 200-meter pipe, like as a 1 inch water running pipe, and that goes to many different parts of the field, like as a north side, west side, and the raised bed area, dedicated area for the like as a drip irrigation system. Now we are not using the drip irrigation system. So in the raised bed, we are trying to manage everything very well, and we can give a good example for the other farmers how we can get a good production and profitable is profitable for farmers. Okay,
Alors,
Sudha.
donc for the translation, so what qu'on est en train de faire du coup, c'est de mettre en place effectivement un système disons, pouvoir alimenter en fait l'ensemble du terrain. L'ensemble du terrain, donc comme vous avez vu, qui est large, puisqu'il y a 8000 mètres carrés. Mais l'enjeu, en fait, pour nous, c'est de pouvoir en fait y aller déjà dans une première par étape. Sudarshan, il a des besoins d'irrigation dans la partie sud du terrain sur lequel il n'y a pas encore de culture à large échelle, mais qui, par exemple, il doit amener de l'eau en fait jusqu'à son jardin de mangue. Il doit pouvoir amener aussi de l'eau un peu plus haut sur le terrain du nord, qui est juste au-dessus en fait de notre zone expérimentale. Et bien sûr, il doit aussi pouvoir amener, de l'eau en fait sur la zone du coup de la parcelle expérimentale sur laquelle du coup on va devoir intégrer du coup tout un réseau d'irrigation, un réseau d'irrigation qui a été mesuré à 200 mètres et qui doit permettre du coup de pouvoir organiser en fait l'installation ensuite d'un système de goutte à goutte. Donc c'est pour ça qu'il y a deux étapes. Il y a une première étape qui consiste déjà en fait à mettre en place en fait le réseau d'accès à l'eau. Voilà. Donc là, ce qu'on voit, c'est typiquement le type de pipes qui sont utilisés pour établir en fait les grandes canalisations d'un diamètre de 25 mm. Donc ça, ce sont les principales canalisations qui vont faire 200 mètres tout autour de la zone expérimentale. Et puis, on a donc un schéma qui nous permet justement de définir, donc c'est le sketch que Sudarshan sketch that we were discussing with how the water irrigation would be defined. Donc là où on est tout autour en fait du champ en matière d'irrigation avec un centralisé à partir du puits, mais qui part vers le nord, qui part vers le sud, et qui permet du coup ensuite d'établir en fait des lignes de goutte à goutte dans chacune des planches entre les différentes en câblant en fait à partir des tuyaux quoi. So this is the sketch that Sudarshan was talking about, where we're designing the setup of the different irrigation pipes with in red the 1-inch pipes just discussed, and in the middle on each bed we will have 3 lines, donc 3 lignes of drip irrigation that will be going in each bed. So since we have expecting 22 beds, that means that we will have a total of 66 lines of drip irrigation going through the field. So that's quite a setup cost, initial cost for the installation of all this material, but this is completely required if we want to have important automatization of such a large piece of field, which grows high yield veggies. So yeah, that's it. Sudhi, you can get back. Sudhi?
Yes, please.
Any questions on your side, guys? You want to share anything, Sudhi?
I think yeah, yeah. Okay, I think yeah. Friends, you have any
There's
question?
a little bit of lag. You-
Please, you have any question? Friends?
No, I'm fine.
Yes, please.
Yes,
I'm
I
good
have a
as well,
question,
thank you.
Sudarshan.
Yes, please.
Could you precise a bit where the seed that you get come from? Like, where do you get the seeds, and what kind of seed is it?
Yeah, like as a past, we have in most of farmers are using heirloom seed, but now like as the agriculture ministry and agriculture office, they are giving training the farmers, and they are saying they like as a hybrid seed, and like as hybrid seeds give lots of production, and you can get lot of profit like this. So now people are looking hybrid seeds, but yeah, now we are trying to conserve, save our own seeds, and try to find the local heirloom seeds with farmers. And now I'm trying to save our own seed, and we are also looking some seed provider who are organic seed provider. We are mostly looking organic seeds.
Okay. So you are also saving seeds on your
Yeah.
own. Yeah. Okay. Good to know.
Thank you.
It's quite a challenge because there's not so much providers at the moment of seeds.
Yeah.
Juste pardon pour la traduction. Donc en fait, aujourd'hui, le grand débat, c'est l'utilisation en fait de semences dites F1, des semences hybrides que le gouvernement favorise. Ce sont des semences en fait qui ne sont pas reproductrices. Donc, c'est le beau travail de Monsanto, à savoir, je fournis des semences qui ne vont pas permettre la reproduction, leur propre reproduction, donc qui sont bridées. Je pense que vous avez tous sans doute entendu parler de ce phénomène. Et donc, tout l'enjeu maintenant, c'est de pouvoir favoriser en fait l'essor de la conservation des semences. D'où l'enjeu d'accéder à des semences initialement, en fait, qui ne sont pas hybrides, pour pouvoir favoriser leur stockage et leur réutilisation a posteriori. On avait prévu de choisir là spécifiquement pour les semences actuelles des semences non hybrides qui devaient venir du Titouan, où il y avait un fournisseur. Mais malheureusement, avec le Covid, c'est devenu compliqué de se fournir. Et donc, par conséquent, il y a une certaine difficulté il a fallu se résoudre à mettre en place du coup de nouveau des semences hybrides pour cette saison, en espérant qu'on puisse accéder aux semences de conservation à partir de la saison suivante, quoi. So you have a shop nearby, right? You have a shop that provides seeds right in the village, Sudarshan.
Yeah, like no, next to village.
Next to the village.
It's very connected. Yeah, near to yeah Sukhilal farm, another farmer, our a replicator farm, very near to him, and sometimes I go to visit him. He's very near, next to the road, national highway, and for the for now he can provide us the seed, but it's not organic one.
Yeah. Okay. Just let me have a quick look at. Have we made any other videos yesterday? I'm just going real quick over what we had thought of. Yeah, we haven't seen the biogas plant, but you also have a biogas plant. It's interesting because you can spend. I mean, when you start talking about what in France and Western countries, we have this buzzword now, which everybody loves, which is called the low tech. This is all types of things that we love here because it's connecting us again with simple things that provide the easy services. But it's for the BAM team. I feel like Sudarshan's farm is really everyday exploration, of fantastic low-tech opportunities. La ferme de Sudarshan, c'est toujours en fait une opportunité incroyable de découvrir des low-tech qui sont déjà déployés un peu partout. Quand on regarde en fait les enjeux de biogaz, d'énergie, la cuisine, les toilettes, tous ces sujets-là, et tellement en fait à chaque fois des espaces d'exploration pour ce type pour toutes les low-tech, voilà, qui nous passionnent, quoi.
And speaking of low tech, Sudarshan, do you have a rainwater harvesting system?
Yeah, we have a drum, but for this winter season, we are trying to. We have a 2,000 liter drum. It's supported by last time. Juliet Brown, Brown family.
Okay.
Yeah, Juliet Brown is from agro team, and when we are making the well, at that time we are talking about the water conservation, and then her father is supported for the water tank, 2,000 liter water tank. But we try to manage, but roof is very low. But still, we are to looking the guy who know how to collect the water, set the pipes and everything, pipe and fittings. But we didn't find in the local area, and we discussed with the guy from the Rajviraj. It's 10 kilometers from a farm, and he said he gave 2 or 3 times. He gave time, but he never came to the farm. So it's very hard for us, and still drum is empty. Yeah, but I'm looking. I try to buy myself how I can do this, and I discussing with the guy who is a little bit technician. He's a technical guy, and I try to fix it. Still, I'm trying to, but we have drum for the collect the rainwater, harvest
Okay.
rainwater.
Yeah, interesting. We didn't hear you. I think it's Priyanka who talked, but we didn't hear you.
No, I was just wondering if there's any other low-tech solution, like maybe solar lamps or I don't know.
Well,
like as a low tech, we are using biogas from cow poof. We have like as a lot of cow dung, cow poo, and we are cooking our food from the biogas. So it is a low tech.
Cooking from biogas, that's amazing. And what about compost toilet?
Please again. Sorry.
Compost toilet, Sudarshan. Do we have facilities of compost toilet or just the toilet that you showed us?
Just a toilet, not
Okay.
compost toilet.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sharing with you now video of biogas plant. My computer is extremely slow to change of computer. So it takes so long to just get a click to have an action. And I hope the sharing of my screen will work. Come on. You see my screen?
No.
Not yet. Still not.
Not?
Not for now, at least. There's nothing.
Oh, sorry. Okay. If I'm not clicking, I can wait long. Should be good now or about?
Nope.
Should be coming.
Okay.
Still not?
Nope. Oh, it's good. It's coming. I mean, on my side, it's good, right? Yeah, perfect for me.
Hi, finally.
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. You can see it now.
So it's quite slow to set up, but so that's the biogas. So you want to explain maybe, Sudarshan, the way it works?
Yeah. Okay, please. There you can see that dome. There is we put the cow poop, and we mix with water, and then you can see the pipe that from that top is gas is come out, and cow poop the remaining is goes to outside. There you can the black one that is a poop river. It goes to direct grass and field. Is yeah, you can see the black one that is yeah, is a poop river. Last you can see the story about this. Last time agro team, agro girls wrote about this.
Oops,
It's very
sorry.
slow.
Okay, this is difficult. My computer is really too slow. But what you can do if you want to have a look at all the videos that Sudarshan shared, I have created a YouTube channel for this where you can see them all. And there is the biogas, which is explained. Where Sudarshan is sharing his videos. I will share with you the link afterwards. This way you can have a look. Okay, well, I guess we went through it through everything. I don't know if anybody has anything else, any question to ask, or maybe maybe Capucine, you want to share a little bit what we. It's a good opportunity maybe to explain what we are trying to prepare. With everybody, it's a way also to share to Sudarshan this piece of work that he is not specifically aware of yet.
Yeah, sure. For now, it's just the beginning. So we are starting with Anthony to work on the project. The goal is to help people growing food inside their own houses, especially small houses like apartments or balconies. And they are not going to be completely autonomous by growing just like 2 plants of tomatoes, but the aim is to make them learn how to work on the soil and how to grow plants, to be able to understand a little bit more about what's agriculture and what does growing food means. Now we are trying to imagine something they can build by themselves, either from what they can find inside the houses or from very basic things you can buy in like construction shops or so. The idea is to make them understand how does those different elements work, like how do you grow a seed, how do you take care of the light, how do you take care of the soil, the water system. And for each of those elements, we want to give them different techniques and different solutions from by ready to, how do you say it, already ready a system to something you can build completely by yourself using like Arduino or such things. Yeah, I think that's it.
Yeah, Yeah, exactly. And we had some discussions yesterday, and we can add. I think we can add to this some interesting points, which is that there is also an opportunity, I think, which is to demonstrate that we can do more than just fruits or veggies, but we can also, as you said, we can explain how the soil is working and use beautiful flowers which have specific functions. You know, what we in French we say auxiliaire. I don't know translation in English, but
It's like
it
the
means
helpers, little
basically
helpers.
there are yeah, helping flowers, for example. You know, who will attract some, for example, who will attract um, uh,
Insects.
I don't know the insects, but like for
Bees.
example,
Bees.
coccinelle.
Ah,
Yeah.
ladybug.
Well,
Ladybug.
thing
No, no,
is,
no. Ladybug. It's ladybug.
ladybug.
Oh,
Yeah,
You know, yeah,
Oh,
ladybug.
ladybug.
Exactly.
yeah, 100%.
Because one of the things that you see in urban farming is that people, when they're always happy to get urban farms around themselves. But then when you tell people, it's great, now there are bees, and then people start to say, what? No, I don't want to have bees. I don't like bees. I don't want to be stunk. Uh, because they don't. I mean, there's this spontaneous reaction of people saying, "No, I don't like bees because they're gonna stick me." And well, naturally, bees are part of the ecosystem. But that's why I was thinking, yes, there will be bees naturally, but maybe there are some specific flowers, for example, that attract ladybugs, and everybody loves the ladybugs, and ladybugs have fabulous interactions on the ecosystem. They eat les pucerons. They eat, the small bugs and we can integrate also all types of flowers, such as sunflowers, which could be cool to have a sunflower on your balcony, because you imagine the balcony in such a way that it's under the 1 meter under the level of the window, and it goes 1 meter above. Vous voyez, je ne sais pas si vous voyez ce que je veux dire. C'est en gros un système où en gros le tournesol, vu que ça fait 2 mètres, en fait on démarrait la jardinière 1 mètre en dessous du niveau de la fenêtre, et ça pourrait aller du coup jusqu'à 1 mètre au-dessus en fait du niveau. Et t'imagines ça vivre par exemple sur un balcon, sur un immeuble, ce serait drôle de voir un tournesol avec des poids qui sont attachés autour du tournesol. So all this ecosystem, so the key word is biodiversity. It's really how we demonstrate biodiversity into this kit, and not just fruits, not just veggies, but more globally the biodiversity and the way that the soil is working. So that's really the additional thinking that we had recently. I don't know what you think. I don't know if it was clear.
yeah, that was super clear. I mean, I'm agreeing with all of this. I don't know if you were talking to me, but
everybody,
yeah.
anybody.
I don't know either, but yes, I agree with Capucine. It was really clear, and yeah, we got the point.
Anthony, on pourra redébriefer de tout ça en français.
C'est
peut-être pas très facile.
C'est gentil, c'est pas facile pour moi, je suis désolé, j'aimerais beaucoup parler, mais bon, c'est très intéressant. J'apprends beaucoup de choses.
All right, guys. Well, if there's if nobody has anything to add, Simon, maybe you wanted to take advantage of this time to share some questions to Sudarshan or whatever, or to Shri or the Subodh, the Nepalese guys. And if you had any questions to add specifically on the work you're carrying. You're in mute. I don't know if you're speaking, but.
Soka, can you just share with us the link you were talking about before, the YouTube link?
Sure.
In the chat, please.
I'll share this right away. So that's why. Simon, I don't know if you heard me. Okay. Okay, no worries. Okay, so well, look, I will share with you the link. Maybe this is it. Normally, yes, I have it. So I'm sharing the link in the chat, and I will definitely change laptop. Yeah. All right. Well, guys, in this case, I guess we can close the room for now. If you have, unless anybody has anything else to add.
Just thank you so much, Sudi. It was great.
Yeah, thank you, Sudarshan, for taking time to explain us all of this.
Yes. And Soka, may I ask you who Maxime Rigaud is? Because he came in late and he left early. We didn't hear him. I don't even know who he.
Yeah, we have a number of, since there are 8 Belgium students, so they're working working with us on the from the Belgium University. So he's part of the team.
Okay, so he works with Simon. No, it's a different team.
It's the other team. If I might be mistakening. I'm always mixing up since there are 8. I'm always mixing up who is in which team. He might be in the same team, Monkey team, but it's quite a weird name actually. We're a Monkey team.
Yeah.
They have their logo already all made. Yeah. Okay, guys. Well, thank you for connecting, everybody, and I guess we can stop for now. If there are anything else to share afterwards, feel free to ask, and we can. I was suggesting that if that's fine with you, or for those who want to connect again, we could have a similar meeting once a month to have a follow-up of how things are moving on, like an open call, where Sudarshan could be eventually presenting an update of the development of the farm. I'm sorry, because there's one video I really wanted to show you, which is the raised bed that I said I would show, but it's in the video, one of the videos that you will be able to see on the channel, and it's called the raised bed. There is raised bed in the name, and I encourage you to have a look at this specific video, because it shows very well how the fields that you have seen before are now transformed into structured into a structured plot. So that's very very interesting. And I'm sharing with you this specific link because also in chat. And that I guess that's it. So again, thank you, and let's keep in touch.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a nice
Ciao,
day.
ciao.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye.